okay when mothers still breastfeed their babies, but instead they now choose to give foreign milk to their children in excuse of not allowing their breast to fall. Things are really falling apart. I remember those days when one could use 1 shilling to buy something in the market and still have some balance. It is no more today. I remember when there was still fear of God in the life of many, but today many are behaving like animals. I could remember when a bag of cement is sold for 100 naira, but now a bag of cement is now sold for 1,400 naira, making things difficult for a common man. It is true that things are falling apart, but our God must surely see us through. If they like, let them sell a bag of rice for 10,000 naira. The children of God must survive. And even sell a bag of cement for 3,000 naira. The children of God must surely survive.
All right. I just played that song so that you will understand where I'm coming from and where I'm actually going to. Actually, things are falling apart. This is no longer the era. This is no longer the world we came to know. The world has gone so far into many evil vices. The world has gone far into wickedness, and the world has gone deep into things that I would say it's no longer the way we planned, not what we thought it would be. The world has turned into another thing entirely, but it is well. All right, today I want to bring news. I want not just news. That's what to call story. Once upon a time. I know it's been long you hear this. I know it's been very, very long since you hear this story. Where are the children? You have children around you, please. Prof J is here to bring laughter, unity, peace, love among in the society, especially among the children. So if you have children, please let this video get to them because they will like it. If you have your kids around, bring them close. You yourself also, I want to refresh your memory. I want to remind you of things you've forgotten in time past. I know you will like it. So today, this night, stories are always told in the nights. I don't know where you grew, but where I grow, it is always in the night. Something we do at times by 12 a.m. Some at times we do by 7 p.m. At times 9 p.m. depending on the time. Especially the one we do by 12 a.m. That is 12 midnight. The one we do those days are the one, especially during when it is moon time. Whenever there is moon, we gather at the big compound and then stories will come up. So now where we are now, there is no moon here. Even if there is moon, the world has gone so bad that it can't be outside at a particular time. Maybe nobody is pursuing you, but already your conscience is telling you that something is going to happen. So for that very, very, very reason, everybody is indoors. Everybody is conscious of what will happen next. So I don't want to take your time. This night I want to go straight to this story. Once upon a time. There were two friends. These people, they are friends. These two people, they are friends that they don't work without each other. These friends, they do everything in common. These friends, anyway you see this one, you see the other one. Who are these friends? They are the tortoise and the pig. Turtle and pig. It happened that there was a time the tortoise came to the friend pig, because pig used to have very big money. He was very rich, so and we all know Tortoise as a very cunning person. So Tortoise came to Pig and he begged him, say, my friend, I am having a problem, please lend me some money. I will return it back to you in 7 market days. 7 market days. So his friend Pig gave him the money, hoping to receive it back in 7 market days. So the journey started. After 7 market days, Pig called his friend. He said, my friend, how far about the money I lent you? Will you please give it back to me? I want to use it. Tortoise began to give him stories upon stories, stories upon stories, stories upon stories that Tortoise don't know what, Pig don't know what to do. He became so tired. He said, my friend, we've been friends for a very long time. Don't let money come between us. Tortoise said, I will give it to you. I will give it to you. Just exercise some patience. After 1 year, Tortoise refused to pay. A year and 6 months, Tortoise refused to pay. So one day, Pig got angry. He moved straight to the home of his friend. Getting there, Tortoise saw him coming from afar. So he quickly ran inside, brought palm kernel. He brought everything and packed them, and they bring stone. He told his wife and children that they should start breaking the palm kernel on his shell. So he lied down there and put himself inside his shell. Then his family, they begin to crack, they begin to break the palm kernel on the shell. When Pig came there, he asked them, woman, where is your husband? He said, my husband went out. He asked the children, he said, our daddy went out. He got angry, said, I lent your husband money for over a year now. It's a year and 6 months plus now. He refused to pay me. I'm angry, I want my money now, or another thing happened. They told him, my husband is not at home. So Pig, out of annoyance, he picked up the stone. Unknown to him that the stone is his friend. He picked up the stone and threw it inside the bush. So Tortoise children and the wife, they begin to cry. Oh, you threw away our stone, you threw our stone. Now Tortoise now came out from the shell and begin to walk home majestically, happily coming home, because he know that the story has changed. So immediately he got home, he saw his children crying, the wife crying, everybody crying. He asked them what happened, and they told him that, look at your friend Pig, he came here, he asked of you, we told him you are not around, and he said you borrowed money, he lent you money for some period of time, you refused to pay. Because of that, he threw our stone away. Tortoise said, what, Pig? Because of the money I'm owing you, you throw away my stone? Do you know how much do you know what it took me? I crossed 7 seas and 7 forests to get that stone. Now you throw it away. There's no problem. I have your money in my room there. Go and get me my stone. I will give you your money. Immediately, Tortoise went inside the house. Pig went inside the bush in search of the stone, and he found, he couldn't get the stone. Then he began to use his mouth to dig ground, and that is why anywhere you see Pig today, anywhere you put Pig today, Pig will use the mouth to dig holes everywhere in search of that stone. So here is the end of the story. Leave your comment, leave your answer, leave whatever you want to say in the comment section. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to tell me the next story you would like me to share with you. I promise I will give it to you. I promise I will share it without wasting your time. Then also what you learned from this very story, because those days when they tell a story, we will always ask questions. Don't forget to ask your question. I will answer you. Also, please, if you like what I'm doing, if you like this video, if you like this story, if you want me to continue, please do me a favor. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Prof J TV. Follow me on Instagram, also Prof J TV. Follow me on Facebook, also Prof J TV. Follow me. I promise I will give you updates. I will be up and doing. I will be bringing you these old stories. Remember, bless. Thank you very much, and don't forget to tell us what you learned. Ask your question. I promise I will reply you all.